You the guy this place.
I try to forget.
Make you never forget. This be your home.
I would somehow be okay.
Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be reviewing the movie Water and Garri. Yes, it is finally out. You can watch it on Prime Video. This movie was written by Comfort Emmanuel, directed by Meji, Alabi, produced by Jimi Adesanya, executive producers are Tiwa Savage and Vanessa Amadi. This movie narrates the story of Aisha, who had to leave home in pursuit of her dream of being a fashion designer. So she has to come back home due to the death of her cousin, and on coming back home, she has to reconnect with family, friends, and her past lover, and also deal with and live with her scars and the guilt she has been feeling throughout her leaving home. So that is basically the story in a nutshell. So that aside, I'll talk about the cast and performances in this movie. So the first character is Aisha, who is the lead actress in this movie. So she was played by Tiwa Savage. So Aisha, like I mentioned earlier, she's this girl from the slums who had this dream of traveling out, going to the States to pursue her career in fashion designing. And she was really good at, what she did when she was much younger, with sketching and all of that. Tiwa Savage acted to the best of her ability, but it felt like there was something missing with this Aisha character. You will not get to connect with her as you should, as her being the lead act in this movie. So there was just something off. There was just something missing in the character. But this is not the first time, Tiwa is acting. Her first acting gig was, on MTV Sugar, the original MTV, the first one, which was really cool. I loved her acting in that. But this one, there was just something not giving. But that aside, she delivered. She did her thing. She gave us her best performance. Then next person I'm talking about would be Yemi, who happens to be Aisha's brother. So he's played by Mike Afolarin. So Yemi's character was, we know Mike can act, so he did his thing, but his character, I felt like there was more to his character that we didn't get to see. He had few scenes here and there, and he didn't really do so much. Like, he was her older brother, and he was someone that was like always supporting his sister's dream and trying to like help her achieve her dreams and everything. And although he was like doing things he didn't like to just forge ahead in life, to just make ends meet, he just still had that another dream that they would get past where they are now, they would grow and evolve and all of that. And next character I'll talk about would be Stephanie. So Stephanie was played by Jemima. Stephanie was Aisha's cousin. So when Aisha traveled to the States for her, fashion journey, dream, achieving all of that, she was there for over 10 years. And she got a call from Stephanie, telling her, oh, her brother had died. And 3 months later, Aisha is back in East Side. Jemima did her thing, wonderful actress. So she was like this troublesome cousin, she was always teasing her and disturbing her and stuff. Although she didn't act, or she didn't give the vibe of somebody that is struggling with grief. She was a bit too, like, overly bubbly, but I feel like she acted her role very well. And the next person I'm talking about will be the character K, who was played by Andrew Bunting. So K now was Aisha's love interest, in the movie. So K, Yemi, and Aisha, they were all, tight. They were friends when they were much younger. And K and Aisha had a thing. I think they were dating at the time, but Yemi was against it because he just wanted more for his sister. Like, he didn't want K to just mess with his sister and stuff. But yeah, K now, on Aisha coming back to East Side and them getting to see each other and everything, so old feelings rekindle and they explore the possibility of trying to get things back on track. So yeah, so K guy, he's a good actor. He acted well. And that aside, I think those are the main characters in the movie. Like, other people you get to see, like the rival top guy to the case top crew, to the police officer, and those little boys, and other phases, sha. But yeah, that aside, I feel like for performances, for acting, everybody delivered on that. But there was just something lacking. I feel it was maybe in the storytelling. Like there was something, there was no character development. There was just something missing, sha. That aside, so things I liked or things I enjoyed seeing in the movie. For one, the cinematography of the movie was amazing. Like watching the movie, you would enjoy what you are watching, like the costume, the design, the setting, and of course, soundtrack was top notch because she obviously used her song. So soundtrack was nothing short of greatness. Some things like I didn't enjoy, I didn't like in the movie was, for one, the title. Like I don't understand. I'm trying to understand how the title relates to the movie. Water and Gary. Like how does it match? Like what's the connection? I'm still trying to understand it. If you get the title being linked to the movie, like you can just explain that in the comment section because I didn't really get the title to the as it relates to the movie. That's one thing for me. And sometimes it seemed like their dialogues wasn't connecting. Some scenes were just off. Like there was no synergy between different scenes, and also like the flashback scenes were a bit too much because at times it seemed distracting. Like you're like, okay, you're watching what's going on presently, then before you know, we're back in time. And even the flashback scenes were also, they were giving us the same thing. They were repeating the flashbacks. Like we're not seeing something different. So it was something that threw me off as well. Also, this guy, the rival thug guy, like who is he? Where is he from? What does he want? Sure, you get like, give us context, give us something to hold. Like let's know what we're watching and why we're watching what we're watching. Yes, because the guy came into, like, it was so weird when Kay and Aisha were, on the bike and they were going, and this random guy was just passing. And one thing, before you know, Kay is pulling out a gun on the guy, and the guy runs. So we don't know who that guy is. And later on, like, you would see what the guy would do later on in the movie. So, like, give us context, let us know, like, what's going on, like, give us a backstory to what you're showing us. But that one shall happen. Storytelling, they could have done better. Honestly, they could have done better. At times, like, I was also trying to understand where the movie was set, like, because when she said she was coming back home, okay, I thought, okay, maybe she meant home as in Lagos, but it didn't seem like Lagos to me. I guess it was like part of Ghana or so. When you start the movie, you would think, okay, there's potential. We're going somewhere, we're heading somewhere. Because I'm like, you'll be checking, like, when is something going to happen? You're just watching because you want to see what will happen, not because you're hooked. You're just watching, like, and like hoping like, okay, there's more to this. They will answer all these questions you have in your head. But the thing just went on and it ended. For me, I feel like this movie seemed like a music video, like an extended music video at some point. Because of course, like, you'll be hearing Tiwa's music throughout the movie. Like, of course, what are we expecting? But there were certain clips or there were certain scenes that were not necessary. Is it the party scene and be the club scene or whatever it was giving music video vibes. Sure, you get. And also the part of her and Kay in her house was also giving me music video vibes. Like, it wasn't giving me movie. Like, it was like, I don't even think I expected so much from the movie. But at least just give us a movie, like, give us a good watch. Let us have a good watch. Let's watch something good, not the best, not amazing, but let's just watch something that, and it's good. But that aside, like, music was amazing. Like, we know Tiwa is a phenomenal artist, and she displayed that in this movie. One thing that really threw me off was, the beginning scene when, this guy is running and somebody shoots him. And, she made the comment about, don't pity him, don't be sorry for him. He's the thief that killed my brother. And also the end where, this other guy was shot because we know he's the one that killed her. I'm like, what is happening? Sure, you get. I think they were heading somewhere, but they just did not get to their destination with the movie, Sha. Because I feel like a message the movie is trying to pass is like, no matter who you are, where you come from, and stuff, like, you can still like have big dreams and still achieve these big dreams of yours. I guess that's what's one thing I thought of picked from this movie, Sha, in the case of Aisha, her fashion design dream and whatnot. So yeah, it was also something that you could see, oh, this lady had the passion, she had the drive to, be big, be famous, do her fashion thing, and she had the opportunity to travel out, even though we don't know how that happened. We don't even know what like transpired to her finding herself in the US for over 10 years, pushing her fashion design brand and whatnot. And just on like a phone call brought her back. It didn't add up for me, sha. Like, sure, you get, she's been away for 10 years and just one phone call brought her back, unless she had the intention of coming back home. The theme that you can pick from this movie will be the theme of betrayal. I guess in the case of Yemi and K, and also in the case of K and Yemi, because like, I think the only twist or the thing we didn't see coming was, K being responsible for Yemi's death. So yeah, so that one shall happen. The movie is out for all interested viewers. So if you want to watch it, go and watch it. That's all I'll say. If you want to watch it, go and watch it. Don't put so much expectations on the movie, honestly. The soundtrack in this movie was great, but the movie is not so great. Just take that away from this review. The part also that didn't add up for me was, okay, like she said, she came back home to East Side because of her cousin. But on the day she landed, or be the next day, when she was going around town with her cousin and everything, that was the day she saw her ex. The cousin she had dropped everything for in the US, come comfort and be with. She just abandoned her and went with her ex. So I'm like, okay, making make sense. But I think everybody is just curious because it's Tiwa's movie. Everybody wants to see Tiwa's acting. So yes, I think that's why everybody would run to see this movie. It's hard work putting trying something different, getting out of your comfort zone to do something different, which is what she did. And on that note, it is an amazing effort on her part, to do something different, get out of her comfort zone, to push herself to try something different. But I feel like she would learn from this, and she will do better if she wants to do something like this again. So yeah, as she said, water is to garri as love is to pain. It's a very short movie, so before you know it, you are done. So I would like to hear what you have to say about the movie if you've seen it. Just leave your thoughts down in the comment section. Like, did you enjoy the movie? Would you be recommending this movie to someone? What is your take on Tiwa's acting? It's hard work, putting out a movie. So kudos to everybody, kudos to the team, the directors, the actors, crew, cast members, everybody included. But I feel like they had so many things they needed to have worked on. But I guess, like, you learn as you proceed. You learn from your work. You know what to do in case of next time, essentially. But yeah, it's A for effort. Like, it's a good start to her movie career thingy. But yeah, what would I rate it? I guess I'll rate it a 2. 2/5 is good. So if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, like, share, leave your thoughts down in the comment section. Recommend a movie you've watched that you'd like me to do a review. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.